Oh, what a glorious Monday morning. The sun is shining directly into my face. But yes, good morning. It is a Monday morning here in the middle of June. And funny enough, I'm actually putting together the video from last week. I started putting it together this morning. I'm not going to have enough time to do the whole thing this morning. With yesterday being Father's Day, I was out all day hanging out with Dad and my sister, and then came home and had some apple pie that my mom made, which was delicious. And spent the rest of the evening hanging out with Bianca. So, I didn't really have time to put together the video. Usually, Sunday mornings, I go and hang out with her while she's at work and put the video together then because it's chill and there's really no one around except her working. But it is indeed time to start another week. So, let's get at it. And now it is the end of said Monday, or nearing the end, as I am back home with my fuzzy little companions that I've adopted in recent months. Hey, baby. You try to get me. too fast. And the baby. I love coming home because I get the most attention from them, and then it kind of dwindles throughout the rest of the day. But it's nice, it's tidy. I just threw my stuff in the sink to do later, and we're having burgers tonight. So you might see a little bit of that action going on. Or I'll just, eat them and keep that completely to myself. Bianca should be off shortly though, so I'm gonna turn this off and relax. More cheese? Good. Yeah, baby. I've got possibly the most minimal amount of dishes I've ever had in the sink to do today. And I'm gonna get to doing them, but I'm uploading the video from last week right now. It's currently Tuesday at 7:14 p.m., which is crazy because it looks like it's the middle of the day. There you go, kind of readjusted you there. But that's summertime for you, I guess, or we're coming up on summertime anyway. And I'm just feeling like very calm and relaxed after another stressful day of working at home. Could be the fact that I just spent the last hour or so laying on the couch with Persephone on my chest and watching one of my favorite YouTubers that I like to watch vlog. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a work day. It doesn't feel like a work week. It feels like I'm just on an endless vacation where occasionally I have to break to go and work or go and do something that's a chore. But otherwise, when I really sit back and enjoy myself and relax. It just feels like an endless vacation. And there's just so much still to come on the horizon that I can't wait. Can't wait for it to happen. When those things do happen, you'll know. The plans for the rest of this week, though, nothing too crazy. We're gonna be going over to my parents' house on Thursday, and my mom is planning to grill up some shish kebabs, and then they're gonna head out on a trip. And Bianca's parents are also gonna be heading out on a trip, so we're gonna be parentless for like, I don't know, a week or so. Or she likes to say we're gonna be orphans for a week or so. But then beyond that, on Saturday, we're gonna be going over to her parents' house to go and help with a little task that they would like some help with. And I think the rest of the weekend is ours to do what we want with. Bianca did mention that she would like to go to the Getty Museum at some point. The Huntington Gardens that we went to last weekend was also something she mentioned she wanted to do, and so we did that to celebrate our 8th-month anniversary. And we'll probably go to the Getty within the next couple of weeks. Probably not this weekend, just because going out and doing two sort of bigger things in a row, that can be a little rough on the budget. But we're not super concerned about the here and now when it comes to our budget. We're pretty good about not spending a whole bunch of money, but the future stuff is a little intimidating, and maybe some of you can relate to that. For example, we talk about, well, if we get married, like, do we want to have a big wedding? Do we want to invite a bunch of people? How much is that going to cost? And while the space that we're making is getting more and more beautiful every day, talking about moving out and actually getting a house or a condo or something that has more of a yard or a walkable neighborhood that Bianca would absolutely love. My primary drivers and my focuses have shifted from kind of more now temporary, immediate things to things that are more long-term and, will last the rest of my life. And that includes trying to find ways to make a little extra money to make that happen. But for now, I do the dishes, and Bianca should be home in the next couple hours or so. Tomorrow I go into work, and we grind out another day. And you're probably in a similar boat. Whether it's living on your own with a partner, whether it's a full-time job on site or a part-time job kind of all over the place. I'm sure you're grinding too, and whatever that grind looks like for you, I wish you the best. And I hope that you're doing well. And, feel free to share what you're up to, what you're doing. And I think one of my favorite things about being a listener is that I'll just listen to you forever. Like, I'll listen, and then if I feel like I have something to contribute, then I will. But I hope you're doing well. It's only the second day of the week, so there's much more to come, most likely. Lots of food, I hope. Simply because I don't know how many more times I'll get the chance to capture something like this. Just two kitties waiting for their mama to come home. She'll be home soon, guys, and we can all go to bed.
Are you ready to see the most magical thing? Look at it! It's perfect! Hi! She say hi. Hi! You're so cute! Anyway, I'm cleaning the window. Hi, Jesse.
38! 39! It is a... What's today, Jesse? I forget. It is a Wednesday afternoon, and I am at home, and I am cooking. I've got a steak defrosting in there. I've got chicken cooking in there. and it's all gonna go into a fried rice recipe because I have rice I made 2 days ago that I intentionally made leftover for, so I can make fried rice with day-old rice. Or I guess in this case, 2-day-old rice. I'm not quite sure what this hat is doing out here, but I'm gonna go put this away. And boy, oh boy, is it only going to add to a beautifully stocked fridge, in my personal opinion, because we've already got that whole tray right there, which is an enchilada bake, which there might only be 1 or 2 pieces of left. And then this one is a shepherd's pie. So, you know, we're kind of chilling with meals in the fridge. But I am going to get this stir fry made up just to throw another option on there because, well, tell you the truth, I'm a pretty simple guy. I got a simple palate and I don't really need a whole lot of variety in order to survive. I get hungry, I eat a thing, and I'm good to go. However, and to no fault, Bianca happens to enjoy a little bit more variety and a little bit more options and a little bit more flavorful, hearty, not complex, but you know, just delicious meals that even I will sit down and look at or make myself and be like, wow, this is delicious. But I normally just don't put in the mental work to do that. So what I've been doing is getting a little help from ChatGPT and asking the AI overlords what would be good to make with this ingredient, that ingredient. What's good for, you know, a guy that likes simple things and a lady that likes more flavorful things. And I've been getting some good answers. That's where I got the enchilada bake from, which she absolutely loves. And I also got the recipe for this from there as well. And it's cool because you can like get the response from you know, ChatGPT or wherever AI you're using, and it'll tell you what ingredients it thinks you should use, and you can be like, I don't have that. Is there a substitute I can use? And usually the answer is yes, but oh, I just noticed these. They match her little notebook too. She did go to Trader Joe's, so she must have picked up some flowers to match our little rose that's growing out there. Well, I did notice the peonies earlier over there, but I didn't notice I don't know if those are little roses or carnations. Anyway, getting distracted. ChatGPT, if you're not a cook, if you're not a chef, if you have a hard time thinking farther than like, I want a 6-pack of donuts, check it out. Try and use it for making food for you and your loved ones because it's surely helping me. And without further ado, because it is hot in here and I just want to get cracking and get this done, I'm going to get back to doing that. But I thought I'd just update you where I'm at in the middle of the week, making some tasty, delicious meals for me and my loved one. And then we get more tomorrow when we go to my parents' house that they're making on the grill. Oh yeah.
I got an oil at Armstrong that supposedly keeps all the bugs off of the plants. I don't think they work too well though. I was just gonna go to Barnes and Noble and read the backs of the covers of whichever ones I can find. Hi. Can I help you? Do you think peonies on the back of the card?
Yes. Yes, I do. Goo, was that so fun? You're not gonna like what you see when you turn around. Yeah, I didn't think so.
I found the black glittery gel pen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we need to get another one so this one's running low.
Hmm?
We need to get another one. This one's running low. We got to have a glittering black gel pen on hand at all times.
To match your hair.
Yes.
Right. I can't really turn the camera to myself because I'm just about ready to get into bed, which means I have minimal clothes on. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys a couple of things before I get to bed here on this Friday night. First one is I cleaned up pretty much the whole house and plugged this guy in, which is like an air filter purifier kind of dude. And you might be able to hear that faint white noise. This guy loves it. He's just like dead on the bed. He's like, I walk over to him, and normally he's kind of grabby and kind of like high energy, but he's, oh well, prove me wrong, why don't you? But up until right now, he's been like just super chill, super relaxed, super dead. Look at that thing. But I did clean up like pretty much every single room, and by clean up, I just mean like sweep the floors and wipe down all of the surfaces that are around. So it's nice and crisp and clean, and things are put away. Bianca got a new book from Barnes & Noble earlier because she needs something to do when she's bored. This little area over here just keeps getting cuter and cuter, you know? First it was the picture frames, and then it was the candle, and now it's the flowers, and now it's this little thing that I recorded earlier today that Bianca just like made on a whim, a little menu of items for breakfast time, which is adorable. And then, you know, the garden view outside during the day. It's a lovely little place to live and to work. And that being said, it has been stressful, and things in my professional life have been getting to me personally a little bit. So it's been weighing on me, and I've been taking it home with me. I mean, I work from home, but anyway. Trying to do better about finding some peace and taking care of myself and not letting it kind of leak into this. Because I love this. And this is what I want. This is what happiness looks like. This is what it looks like when you have like 2 weeks of PTO at the end of the year and you have to take it before it expires, and it couldn't have happened at a more perfect time, I don't think.
Hi, welcome. What can I get for you today?
That one.
Which one is that? Do I have to wait until you publish the video again to see this?
Espresso.
Espresso?
Yes.
Single or double?
Double.
Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesse, I'd only pause.
Look at his big old nose. Free sample of the only pause. Look at these little multicolored beans. Come back.
You did not consent. Jesse.
Oh, I was thinking of a funny video idea. You can still do it even though I kind of already did it.
So you wouldn't know it, but this is take 2 of making this coffee because, pro tip, if you're gonna put peppermint in something, put very little, like extremely little, like not even a drop. Just don't put peppermint in it at all, actually.
You've been hearing it.
Jesse here. Ew.